Man, Jorgen, oh, light brown. Let's trade some futures. Long some Kospi. Oh wait, they're not open yet, are they? Oh, well, I was printing something.
What's up, dude?
What up?
Not much, just grinding, bro. Working on some dope stuff. Making some major changes.
I can't hear anything. I'll have to print some stuff and shoot. Yeah. Psycho. Where's my hat? Make my blue shirt. Yeah, see, doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna finish building out my broader list from my flagged list, which comes from my master watch list. And then we can go through the broader list and get that down to just broad watch list, which we can turn into just a regular watch list, which we'll be able to turn into an actual focus list. How's that sound? Are we are we doing like class stuff? Am I supposed to am I gonna ramble and rant and like teach stuff, or are we just
Oh, I thought we were just coming to hang out and look at some stocks.
yeah, that's what I thought too. I don't know, everyone's looking at me like
Yeah.
everyone's looking at me like what's on the agenda?
Yeah.
What'd you think of this Rocket Lab buy?
You know what it kind of reminded me of, bro? When
What's
you said
that?
it was like a man rev type trade, because you never buy stuff like that. Sometimes.
Yeah.
And the only other time I remember you taking a buy like that is like on some of the Tesla little reversal
Yeah.
buys off the lows, right? That's kind of what it reminded me of. I can't remember when your last one was. I don't know if it was sometime in like quarter four last year, maybe.
Um,
I don't remember when it was, but it reminded me of one of those buys because like you never buy like lows like that, only sometimes, and usually it's like on Tesla. And you used
it,
to talk to Manrab about it.
it usually is on Tesla or Apple.
Yeah,
Um,
Tesla or Apple. Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. We can find it wasn't after tariffs, so no, not there. There is one on Tesla though. There's one in 2020.
Uh, oh, you bought it this year. Oh, that was what it was. January 8th on the oops.
Oh yeah, that one right there.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of the Rocket Lab one.
That was a nice trade. I sold this the next day. I should have sold this into the 20 MA is what I should have done, but I sold it, I think, not until like this day down here. I only trade Apple if it gets a hammer candle against the 200-day moving average. It's the only criteria that I trade Apple in. Like, where was it? Like down here. See, you can trade Apple there. Um, No, didn't really give a setup there. Here's a 200-day you can trade it. Here's a 200-day you can trade it. Here, look at that. Boom, 200-day. 200-day right here. This thing's a king of holding a 200-day. Yeah, I was waiting for Booch to pop in. Manor started it. So here's the thing is, I saw Arrow post that he was buying. Oh, here, let me restart my TC. I saw Arrow post that he was long SpaceX. Then I saw Nick Nick Stroh bought SpaceX, and then who was it? Someone else in the chat posted they were buying SpaceX setup for continuation. And I'm like, I don't really fucking love that setup to be honest. And then so here's SpaceX, right? And then PBA was talking about the setup. I'm like, yo, I see this grinding, and I don't know, I don't really like it. Um, and then Elon comes out and was talking shit about 3.8 trillion in revenue in 2038. Um, so then I was like, you know what? I pulled up Rocket Lab. Um, I was like, yeah, that's kind of an oops. Measured to the 20 MA, I said that's 7340.
2033, I think you said.
2033, what'd I say?
2038, I
Yeah,
think.
2033. There you go, even better.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's a dollar
Oh,
75.
that make the Rocket Lab makes more sense if okay. That makes more sense then.
Yeah.
That headline kind of went over my head, even though I posted in the chat. Yeah.
So when I saw it, I'm like, okay, that's a ManRev setup. I was like, should I buy this? I really wish ManRev would have posted this. Whatever. We'll see. Also, I had the fever, had the itch.
Oh yeah.
Little down in after hours. What are the futures doing right now? Mm,
Nothing really. Had a couple interesting earnings after the close. RBRK down a little bit.
Yeah, RBRK is pretty much my game plan. See if it gets a
Really, all of
reversal.
them are down. MRVL, Autodesk, RBRK, Irene. I don't know what else ones there are. They're all gapping down though.
Irene had earnings.
Yeah.
Oof, thing looks fucking ugly. Marvell, yeah, man, they've got to stick save that stock, otherwise
Dude,
it'll
that
look a
thing has
little.
been so choppy. Like that channel it's just been trading up in for the last 3 weeks is brutal.
Uh, yeah, no, I mean, semis just suck right now. I got like 150 things on my broader watch list, and I want to nail that down to 100. Um, dude, Amazon, yeah, dude.
Is your T2000 back up?
Oh yeah, did I not share it back?
No.
Oh, oops, sorry. You guys just been staring at. Um, I got Oliver to sleep, and then and I were finishing an easy bake oven thing. Hence the plates and stuff.
Yeah.
We're making cookies. Got a little spot over there. Here, if you can see it. Got a little table. So we're doing easy bake oven stuff. All right. Let me put the weekly over here. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave the hourly because If you want a preview of Sunday scans, it's going to be watch the hourly. Because imagine this right here. Like, imagine that's a daily. Let's just zoom into this. Imagine there's a daily. Nice move up, high, low. Give me a go signal, RH risk off of.
Dude, the software oops yesterday probably goes down as the top op of the month, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. Which
Right?
is 100%. Dude, trading ETFs is underrated. Um, I know it's lame, but it is underrated. 'Cause you can be long.
And you don't
I
mean yeah, but you don't mean like, like scalping the ES futures all day or trading the SPY calls and puts all day.
yeah,
You're
no.
talking about like swing trading, like, like the TQs and the Soxel,
Yeah.
the IGV.
I still can't believe there's no leverage product of that. If there were a leverage product, it'd be. I know we keep saying that, but this is what it is. Yeah, this ALM's interesting. This was this is a big one back here. There's actually a YouTube video of this. Do we have the hourly of this? We do.
I got it on UCT if you need it.
I know. I was just about to say. Well, I don't. I was gonna use UCT intelligence for it right now, but I've got some things running that are gonna push it, and I was like, I don't
Me
want
too.
to.
I got a bunch of stuff deploying, yeah.
Yeah.
From where? Earlier this year?
Yeah,
Oh,
right
you have
here.
it up. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Oh,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
look, right there, that hourly launch pad right after that, and flag. That is mega, mega clean. Yeah, I like the way it's set up now, though. Yeah, that was an insane call. I was just like, I made a video that night on this, be like, yeah, this looks great. That it just it trends 200%. Uh,
Just unreal moves in these software stocks. Literally all my scanners just software, and all of them.
I know. They're kind of like, I mean, Wednesday was a buy spot. That's, I guess, what I'm saying.
Yeah. We literally
Snow,
talked about it on Tuesday too. Remember, we were like, "Oh my God,
no,
imagine like this week IGV undercuts 100."
it's exactly that. Well, I'm pissed because, well, not like pissed, but so I thought I was gonna be back at regular time on Wednesday morning, but Alyssa scheduled or whatever. It was scheduled so because we were meeting with the principal and the special education director and the nurse and some of the special education team at their school. Um so I'm like, okay, this is gonna be like a real serious meeting. And it was at 8:15, 15 minutes before market open. So I was like, well, I'm fucked. This snow could be interesting still. I mean, if you look at the hourly, get this pop up. Might be able to get a spot on maybe an inside day tomorrow or get a spot off of mm, anywhere below 327 to 325-ish. It's not crazy. Yeah, Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever you want to choose. I would consider. She's printing stuff again. Oh my
You can't
God.
hear it on the Zoom.
Yeah, no, but it's so loud. All right. Well, what were we talking about? Yeah, I would say top op. What would you put as Bitcoin or the ETHU maybe?
Yeah, I'd say software is probably maybe a little easier to get involved in, but yeah, that's up there too for sure.
What do you think, Josh?
Mm.
If we need a short soon.
Yeah, PER's up there for sure. I
Oh
think
yeah.
that was the best play for the crypto, especially on that when you had Trump saying that.
Oh yeah. I can't believe he said that, dude. I what a time to be alive. That's all I have to say. Oh, Palantir. God, I can't believe I don't have this.
Yeah, software, I agree.
Yeah, playability.
Props to Short Bear for for sticking with his conviction in crypto, dude. See how
Uh,
that plays out.
if it turns out to go on a mega run, his next idea, I'm just gonna mortgage my life on.
That ain't gonna work.
I know. All right, so far we got shop, snow. Um, God, this Palantir is literally perfect. So I'm fine with my stop, by the way. So I bought right here, 173, which is right there. Then stop at low day. Push up 180. I moved stop to break even. Then I sold right here, which is fine. But this is another example, guys. I'm just gonna say this. This is another example. So there's actually two this week. And I'm not gonna be preachy and teachy tonight. Um, that um my stop is my stop would have kept me in both of these trades. Well, Patrick, we did took out these low of your stop. Yes. But you don't just have one rule of trading. You have many rules. 15-minute rule. I would have been in at 173. Gap down would have adjusted my stop to the low. Let it go for 15 minutes. I generally use a 30-minute rule, and you get the 30 minutes to go red to green. And my stop would have been there, and I would have redefined it. And I would have said, oh, you know what? I can maybe even add it to this.
Wait, hold on, I have a question. You
But
bought Palantir 8 Monday, right?
correct.
And where did you stop?
I stopped at break even on Tuesday, 173.05.
Break even on Tuesday. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, gotcha.
So this combination right here, again, just you listing examples of my stop is my stop would have kept me in this trade, despite my stop getting taken out because another rule comes into play of the 30-minute rule, which I think is fair. No, you don't think so? Am I stretching?
What, 30-minute instead of 15-minute, or what are you talking
No,
about?
no, no. Then I should still be in this.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, I mean, I don't know. Tuesday's like basically like an inside day to me. I mean, I guess it failed over the high briefly, but
The problem really is that this wasn't technically a buy day on Monday.
yeah, traditionally speaking, not really, yeah.
I mean,
Like Wednesday is a buy day.
that's a buy day.
Yeah.
That's not. Do you stop out at the open at the desk? Okay, so we opened. I'm just looking at it. We opened 170. We dropped 168. So we dropped a buck 60 in the first couple minutes. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Less, yeah. In a meeting, hard stops. Nothing to do. And I was in a meeting too. That's part of why I stopped out on Tuesday too, Brock Earlers, because I knew that I was going to be away at the open.
Yeah.
which just sucks. Because now this isn't really gonna give me a spot for a minute. Looking for a job meeting? I wish I could go for a job right now. Just kidding. I did have a job, but I didn't. I had coffee with a gentleman who lives nearby in my neighborhood this afternoon. He's a trader. Um, and member of the group. It was really fun. Really do that summer plan? What do you mean? Winter? Oh, in October? Is that where you're? You're down in Florida, aren't you? Yeah, I want to. Let's give me, I mean, not like permission, but permission. Twilio. Do you know what this kind of looks like? This Twilio here? Anybody? Brock, I'll give you one guess. It's a nice trade
Wait,
this
say
year.
that again?
What does this Twilio look like? It's a nice trade this year. I missed it, and it looks like it.
From earlier this year?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And not great. Not exactly. I'm more looking at okay, it doesn't
uh,
exactly look
I
like
don't
that.
know.
I was talking about the MBIS in April 28th and 29th and 30th and May.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. No, definitely, 100%. Yeah.
RBRK. Yeah, I can see that too. Dude, look at the weekly on Twilio. It's actually kind of nice. God, look at this base, like 180, holding 180. Another bull gap not to close. Dude, this is pretty strong. Bull gap, bull gap, big one right there too. Big one right there too. Just drawing lines. It's gone sideways for what is that? 13 weeks. Pops up, flags out. Dude, that's pretty nice. It's not like directly viable yet. Just kind of wedged up, making it hard. But look at this is technically a buy signal right there. Would have kept you in. Earnings gap up, right group, pulls back into the 20 May. Undercut the 20 May, undercut previous day low, reclaim the 20 May, previous day high, close strong. Why not? Buy day. Kind of a buy day. There's a buy day right there. Let's look at the hourly. I actually was looking at that earlier this afternoon. Josh, I can't tell. I can't tell. You got MGNI and Pubmatic, which are, the same company. Um, 96 spot in after hours. Yeah, JJ, I was thinking about it too. I can't lie. I didn't do it because actually that is one thing that I will follow pretty. I'll honor pretty hard nowadays is that I don't buy a Gap down in after hours. I buy it in pre-market.
Yeah, you can get
Uh,
into a lot of shit doing that.
yeah, it is. I did the math a while back and done it on Meta a number of times. Done it on a few things a number of times. And it's just cumulative has just eaten me. Um, it's Twilio. It's Fastly. I keep buying this Fastly weekly. This had a chance to consolidate below $30 and be so perfect. How about that? What's a monthly look like? Manrive, where you at? Hmm. NLST, who brought this crap up this morning? Is it OTC? I don't even have access to this. I'm taking this off the list. Autodesk, gap down. Yeah. NTNX. Remember when AMD took a stake in NTNX right here? Oh, the HVC. Damn, that is HVC, isn't it? It's showing relative strength too, because that's June, higher low throughout July. Just don't see any it was overbaked on itself. I agree. You guys think of Zeta. Kind of ignored Zeta and Path a little bit. This Zeta was good yesterday. But again, do you want Zeta or do you want Palantir and MDB? ABCT? What's that? Oh yeah. No. I'll leave that to Viati. If I stay poor, I stay poor. Yeah, I like figure. Can't put him down. Had a nice little hammer candle against the 90 man. I think the 200 is there. There's something else there. Yeah, the 200 day and the anchored VWAP from IPO is right there too. You get all that. I need it to tighten up though. I want to play floppy, sloppy, floppy. I need to get this tightened up. Tighten this. Yeah, dig that. Yeah, PRCH. I've been hoping that this was gonna like come down a little bit more. This gave a nice spot. This could probably go into the 3-day delayed reaction playbook, huh? Right here.
Yep. Yeah, I see the wedging a little bit too. The angle's not the cleanest.
I know. That's why like a couple weeks ago or whatever when I was here, I wanted it to like drift back down. I think the
Yeah.
anchored VWAP was like right at the 20 MA from earnings. Yeah, right there. I wanted it to come down here. I had no, like I would have bought that if we drifted down into there. What about that? Oh, Manrav is oh, there you go. Never mind. Manrav says reclaimed 200 day. It did reclaim the 200 day, didn't it? All right. That's all I need to hear. You always talked about the angles and slopes of MA. Very, um, slopes of moving averages. I look at, yeah, that's very true. The slope of the I think the most one that I look at is probably the slope of the 50 day most. Um, because there really isn't very many uptrends or beginning of uptrends that don't have a reasonable flag consolidation, pullback, high or low, basing period that start from a declining MA or just a lack of trend structure. Like even Robinhood, if you remember, like this was showing that relative strength back in 25 against the 200-day moving average. 50 SMA was still sloping down until it really started sloping up was when it was tradable. Right there. Here's the slope of the 50 SMA curling up. And that's when you get your trend.
Yeah, that's probably actually a great setup. Like the first flag above a 50 day that just turned up or like
Hmm.
was has been turning up.
Yep.
Like you see those setups and then you're like, man, what am I trying to do buying like Intel down here? I don't know. That's just what I think. Like just a lack of good setups, I guess.
I don't mind Intel here. I don't mind. Minref's turned me on to some of these wedging downs into
Okay.
some
Okay. Well, if you're on that, yeah. Okay.
like with the bull gap there. Why not?
Okay.
You
Can you
never
show me your last big winner that looked like that when you bought it?
yeah, Bloom Energy.
Where?
Monday.
From last year?
No, just Monday.
Oh, so you're just playing for like a 2 day bounce? I'm talking about like a big winner
Oh, no. Zero. Well, actually be from right here. Right here. On January 2nd, 2026. Guess what though? The better setup was the remount of a increasing 50 day. Yeah, these are probably fucking cooked, huh?
That's pretty clean on BE though, dude. Damn. On January 2nd, I'm looking back at that. Like the super tight action just below the MAs. Damn. Yeah, that's sick.
And you know what else broke out on January 2nd?
SNDK.
SNDK. Into a rising 50-day moving average. I think the trade that I'm most disappointed in so far this year was adjusting my stop on TQQQ. What trade are you guys most disappointed in?
Wait. You said this year or
Oh
this
God,
week?
this year.
Oh,
Why do you
wait,
have
you said this year was adjusting your stop from your original buy on March?
no, just like this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hated that feeling that I had.
I think that's your biggest mistake this year, bro.
No, not biggest mistake. Like it's just like that's gonna be one that I remember.
What about like selling the SNEK inside day? That's 10 times worse.
All right, we're just gonna turn this into a roast session. All right,
No,
Broncos.
I'm just saying.
I asked for it. I asked for it. Um,
Wait, so
okay, yeah.
what day, what adjust stop are you talking about? Which day?
I don't remember. I think I bought this day, Tuesday, right there. I bought
Mm-hmm.
one of these 2 days.
Yeah, you bought the first day, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
about the first day.
yeah.
And I sold right there
I mean, you bought it back the same day, right?
and bought it back like, yeah, 15
Nice.
minutes
You got
later.
a better entry now. Nice.
Yeah, but I do have a better entry now. 68.60.
Hey, you're keeping that tradition alive of just sniping the low on the TQs.
Yeah, but this one doesn't count though. That's what I hate about
I
it.
feel you. I feel you. Yeah. No, I get it. 100%. Yeah.
Because in my head, I'm just like, you don't deserve it.
Like you think like the first one was just like you just managed like sloppy management. Like,
Yeah, like realistically at 72.70 in after hours or whatever it's at, like I'm just break even on it.
yeah, I feel that.
If I would have kept my stop the next day, which I should have, or even this day right here. But I'm like, man, we're holding gap support. There was just like a level. There was just like something there that was just inching me in. Yeah, it's in DK inside it. But that's good though, because that's gonna come that what came from that is a really good rule.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I do really like that
Good
one.
way of
I don't know
looking at
what
it.
rule comes from this besides don't be a fucking idiot. Selling MU from 4.9. Wait, did I do that? Oh, where'd you sell it? I did sell MU from 4.9, but I sold it right here. The next
Those couple
day.
days
Oh
were
yeah.
nuts, dude.
Hmm?
Those couple days were nuts when you sold that MU.
Yeah, that was crazy. Next day. Was it an inside day going?
Oh yeah. High tight inside day.
It was.
You can't really ask for a better inside day than that.
No. So going, do you have a rule that you never sell an inside day now? I'm actually super happy with this trade. Then I added to my position right there.
Yeah, times like this make you regret not just going 200% in MU and just riding it at that
That's what
time.
Dan Zanger does. He just picks like four stocks and just levers up in the good spots, and that's it. You think Dan Zanger? This is what Nick Stroh and I were talking about this yesterday. I think Dan Zanger or any I think they're looking at John Deere and 3M and Uber and whatever the fuck. No.
No
They're
shot.
waiting for they're waiting for these. They're honing their craft. They're recognizing the opportunity and they're just building up, and then all of a sudden, boom. Because why don't people go 200% long in this? Like seriously. Because they got scars from getting chopped the fuck around in this whole mess. To where it gets their guard up. It's true. Hate me if you want. FIBN, that's clean. Yeah, Net's gonna give an hourly go signal probably, I don't think tomorrow, but Monday or Tuesday. That's gonna be a buy. Yeah, it gets spready. I bet it does. Same thing with MDB. This is gonna give an hourly pullback and go signal. RZLV, let me take a look. Oh yeah, hey, look at that. Nice and tight. I got smoked on this. Um, when was that? Double inside dame. Right here. There it is. 10-1 was it? Must have been 10-1. And I think again right here. Look at his weekly Mongo Bongo on the log scale. Are you kidding me? Look at this thing.
Huge base. And it's almost like VCP-ish a little bit.
Yeah. Dude, it's only a third.
$500 century mark.
It's only a $32 billion company too. You know how much Marvell is? 250 billion. I don't know why I compared it to Marvell. It's just on my screen. Dude, MDB to 1,000. King Nvidia looks like this, guys.
Yeah, I looked at that weekly chart today. I was like, damn.
Oh my God. Wow. By the way, no real. It's a correction until Nvidia is cooked. The market's just, if it pulls back, the market's just in a correction until Nvidia's dead. If Nvidia's still alive, show goes on. Yeah, path is interesting. I can't, there's nothing I can do about this. I mean, it's a 9 EMA trender here. It's got to wait for the next build out on it.
Didn't they have some huge headlines at the end of last year?
Um,
What were
like
some of
right here.
those? Yeah, I remember that some of them were. Maybe I'm crazy. I feel like they had
Dude,
a
I don't
couple
remember
big.
what were they. I mean, some of them are probably earnings, but big gap, big gap. There's like three big gaps in a row.
Let me see.
Yeah, yeah, send us bases. We can get in. Yeah, Booch, I agree. Some of these bases are incredible. I mean, this is like what could legitimately take us higher as the semis, are probably lame for a reasonable amount of time. Service, no. This UMAC put in a pretty nice day too. I think this goes back on the watch list. We're gonna go weekly on it. Does log scale look better? Dude,
Dang, dude, September was crazy for catalysts and stuff.
September what, 25?
Yeah, 25. I was trying to look for the old Path headline, and I came across a message you sent in the middle of September, and it's a list of all the big notable catalysts in pre-market, and it just sounds bonkers. CoreWeave, $15 billion deal with Meta, Visa, stablecoin talk, CRCL, QS partnership with GLW, Path expands voice AI automation with OpenAI, NVIDIA, Snow, Gemini, DPRO order from the US Army, SAT Spectrum sale talks with Verizon.
Yeah.
Hot market, dude. That was crazy.
What we got here? GRRRR. This thing trades like crap though. I've just done nothing but lose money on this.
Yeah, it is like the king at fading like sick news gaps. I
Yeah.
feel like this thing's had like 10 PR gap ups, and every time it just fades.
It's a
What
nice
did
thin
this
little
thing
guy.
run
It's
for at the end of 24, 25?
1,000%. I can't remember.
There's a little theme going on with at that period. I can't remember what the other stocks were that were going.
RGTI.
Yeah, there's a couple other ones. No, the ones that they went nuts during February and March when the market was correcting. I feel like there was like a couple other ones with GRR that went because that's when the market was getting hit.
Yeah.
God, what
I
were they?
remember that. Excuse me.
I have an idea. Let me use TC2000 custom date sort. Mm, 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 mm.
Look at this SLS. You guys laughed at me. Bracco did.
One of the first stocks I ever traded, bro.
It
SLS.
is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. There's some story that some Discord they were about to release some big news or something, and in my or my there I was in like a Telegram chat or something. This dude was saying he is like an insider, and he knew someone at SLS, and that they were gonna announce some huge news, and then I bought it. We all bought it, and it went up 600% the next day after he said that back there. And I thought I was gonna be like retire. I thought I was gonna go to like $700,000 a share.
Hey, still might.
Yeah, that was when I knew nothing. Then I just sold it all back for small win. Hey, he was right though. Shit went nuts.
It did.
I know. And I didn't understand splits, and I thought that was it was gonna go back to that level. Or whatever. It was like 40,000 at the time. Yeah. Just software, bro.
I know.
That's it.
The problem with this breakout is on RB Arcade today is I can't picture what this candle is gonna look like tomorrow. Kind of gapped
Tomorrow?
out.
Well, it's probably gonna open.
It
I don't
has
know.
to
I feel like
open
it's gonna shake around for a little bit. I don't know. If it's gonna have a monster recovery, or if it's gonna recover, it's probably gonna be pretty big, I'd think.
like a VICR type one.
Yeah, or like TWST or something, you know? Like OEL bar like Jay was talking about.
Mhm.
But if it doesn't look like it's gonna go, early, I don't think it will. Let's see though.
I wanted to push to 102 in the pre-market.
Dang, it hit 120 in the after hours. Wow.
Anybody long frog?
It's
All-time
beating
high breakout?
FIVN, that's all I know.
What does Hood look like around that 30
Oh,
spot?
that's an all-time high breakout on Frog?
Yeah,
Oh,
IPO.
damn.
Is it really? What's it at? Are they going to zero?
What happened with PayPal?
What do they do?
Oh, damn.
How much is it down?
12%. Oh.
Oh yeah. I remember every word you ever say, man, that you say, man. I'm not lying. Mr. Titler, good evening. Dude, not gonna lie though, I don't I don't really it's gonna sound weird, but like long bases are kind of hard. I mean like bottoming bases, I think are kind of hard. Does that sound like stupid, man? Ever no?
They are. They're very hard to time,
Yeah.
and not all of them work.
Yeah.
Like, you know how convinced people were probably Rocket Lab July 2023, and then it went down another 60% before it started to turn up and really come into play. You know how much money's probably been lost in Rivian trying this thing?
Yeah. Robin Hood
But
right
how
here.
many times it's looked so good, you know? They're tough.
Like it's like let it make its first run. Like
Dude,
Robin
I
Hood
was
went
just
up.
gonna say that. I mean, we talked about that before, the first base after all-time highs on
Yeah.
those, instead of like trying to get them out of the base and figuring out which one's gonna be the big winner.
Yeah.
PL was a good example of that.
Yeah.
Another one.
Oh damn, look at this thing.
Yeah, dude, 60% off highs.
That was such a sick buy on this. Right there. All right. Now I gotta nail this watch list down. This is just a broader list, by the way. GitLab. Yeah. Yeah, CRISPR's got a nice couple of inside days. I thought I was looking at this today. Um, I like this. Yeah, like $60 as a spot weekly. I mean, do you want this or do you want TEM? Why not just TEM? And I was thinking about mRNA today too, but I said I want to let it kind of come down. I think one more little whatever to get everyone disinterested, then try it. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, TEM's in play for forever. Circle's in play for forever. Um, Hood, I think, can be. Dude, Bull was kind of nice. Little delayed reaction through $9. This reminds me of what was that trade? QS. So here, remember this? Actually, I'm just gonna put it on the right side. This reminds me of QS from last year. Not exactly the same, but just like this pattern right here. See that? Not crazy. Right. UMAC can stay. So you're all too extended path. TTAN no. Yeah, Sail, NTSK, nuts or Netscope. Here's the deal. After looking through these scans, is there's a legitimate case to be made that you could and should be loaded to the tits already. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow's Jackson Hole. CVLT, Commvault. Um, they're just in like weird spots. Gen Digital. I like this one a little bit better. Like, why do we need these over this one I like a little bit better. Over like a Fig or a Unity or an RNG or FIVN or
Or MDB, I mean, it looks like it has the same basis.
yeah, or MDB or
I mean,
Snow or
MDB moves has a 5.5% ATR too.
yeah. No, I agree, Ginger. Or Net or like these like I think MDB could be like a really big one. This could be the next SanDisk. Oscar, gone. Get rid of that shit. Off the list. Cricket. See, I'm telling you, over time, I'm convinced that I would trade better if I knew nothing about anything.
We need Claude to quote that. That was an unreal quote. That actually might be a top five quote I've heard all year. Hold on.
By that, I just mean like scheduled events. I don't mean like I like the things that I know. Um, I just mean like scheduled events.
No, like you wish that you knew nothing about the things that don't make you any money,
Yeah,
basically.
because there's certain things that you know or you read and you study that will make you money. Fundamentals, groups, what the company does, what their products are, what their revenue growth is, even some events that are good. But then the shit that doesn't make you money just sucks. B unit. Hey, keep an eye on this Unity though. Did you see that trailer for GTA 6? Makes me want to go rob a liquor store.
Oh, was that today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, TCWO was jumping around a bit late day. Rob a liquor store.
Oh yeah.
I didn't watch it. I'll have to watch it
Makes me
tonight or
want to
something.
just grab a Glock and just go popping off. Just me. All right, so not gonna do it. Yeah, this is an IPO, nice volume. Oh, Mr. Manor, QCOM Dark Pools. So now I gotta go through and make a broader list. Or a broad list is my broader list. And this is basically anything that looks like anything that could be a buy day in like the next week and a half. What I do. Toxel? No. What about those apps? What do they do? What is Digital Turbine? I'll say do like phone apps. Well, in an ideal world, in Warsh's world, the market will inform Jackson Hole what to talk about.
I got I got mega long into Jackson Hole last year on IWM. You remember that?
I do.
It was up 5% the next day. Yeah.
Was that Jackson Hole?
Or 4%, sorry.
Take a look. Oh yeah, Friday 8/22.
Yeah.
What a sick setup.
I remember I bought it on the inside day the day before. I mean, I just loaded up short-term options. I mean, it was so many signals that we were gonna rip into that. And I remember we just gapped up and just NPCs on everything, bro.
Yeah, I
It
remember
was
that.
nuts. Like that was Ethereum too. Like look at ETHA that day was up 15%. That day was insane. And yeah, I remember just remember this for tomorrow. If you know, whatever, it's not a big deal, but right at 10 a.m., I think just
Yeah.
NPCs everywhere.
Actually, that was the day that Ethereum topped.
Yeah. That was a super frothy day. That was crazy. Me, hold on.
Yeah, I remember I was in IWM with you on that.
Yeah, this was. Let me pull it up. Sick replay mode feature on UCT. This was that day, so you can see right at 10 a.m. You're probably going to see some volume tomorrow.
Nice.
Maybe not like that. That was pretty nuts time, right? Like, I mean, that was right when the market got. Well, actually, I mean, that did really. Let me see.
What was the narrative going into the day?
August 22nd.
What are you looking up?
Yeah, that really was like the start of like the neck, like the heat that came after that and all the quantums and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, like the week after Jackson Hole, like was when like the market left that choppy period and like really started to heat up.
That's right.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was sweet.
And learn Elliott waves. Man, we must have been down.
No, I was just so convinced in that setup. I was like,
Yeah.
no way this.
Up on here.
Oh, wasn't that dude, was that also wait, wasn't there like really short crowded short positioning in IWM into that? And that was part of the big part of the thesis?
Was it?
I think
Check
it
the cot.
was.
Check the cot data. Recap.
Yeah, I have it up right now. Russell, August 2025. Yeah, yeah, highest since since June 2022. So it was the most
Yep.
extreme in like 3 years. Yeah, I knew there was some because I remember we traded the Ethereum crowded short, like the record shorts in Ethereum, and then IWM was the trade right after that, and I carried that same thesis over because there was like record or like 3 year high shorts positioning in small caps.
Didn't think was that the time when the QQQ had a bad day?
No, no, that was the top before the end carry trade. But the Qs were down a good bit into that Jackson Hole last year. We were down like 5% in like 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
And sentiment was getting a little shaky, a little shaky. Um,
So we have like the opposite setup right now then technically. Positioning like kind of max long on the Dow. We look for a short on the Dow. Doesn't look like a short.
damn. So last time positioning looked like this on the Dow was January 2024. What was the Dow doing then? Nothing
Fucking
really.
who knows? I still have like 50% of my account in small caps. We got 7 rows. Microsoft. What time is it? 9 o'clock? Mm, all right. This is where the hard work begins. You can get it to a broad list. Hey, what do you think of those Brock, I put in scheduled posts for 15 minutes before market close of a lay of the indexes and the top four ETFs or whatever.
Oh, oh, that's cool. I thought you typed that up.
No, I want to do some more automated ones throughout the day. I don't know what though. That's why once I finish with this indicator and scanner build, which is still going by the way.
That's insane, dude.
I've had this session with Claude for I think a month.
Yeah, it's been several weeks. I know that for a fact. One project Claude's been working on nonstop,
I can't tell you guys what it is. You can see it, but I can't tell you.
right? It's
Yeah.
been like same project nonstop, hasn't stopped. Yeah, like all day and night for weeks and weeks on one project. Yeah, it's gonna be insane. I know what it is.
I hope it works. I'm gonna be so upset
I
if it
I
doesn't.
think I I think it will.
I mean, we've tested it a little bit. I'll tell you guys what it is. It's like it's basically a like a ecosystem for anything in terms of like indicators, scanners, anything to be created on UCT Intelligence in the language that you're comfortable with. Plain language, TC2000 formulas, Think Script, Pine Screener.
That is absolutely massive because anyone who comes in and wants their indicators they've already spent so much time building and putting together, they can just easily transfer them because UCT will understand the language.
Yeah.
That's
And then
insane, dude. That's crazy.
to completely import it all. Oh, excuse. Import it all and yeah, it's gonna be nuts. Hope it works.
Yeah, I saw when I was messing with the menu, there's an import option. I was like, dude, what? Crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude. Like, that's crazy.
There's been like 40,000 pages of prompts.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's crazy. This crisper is nice. Let's have this.
All right, we got like nobody left in here.
I know. I had a good crew for a while. All right, see ya.
Yeah. See you there.